Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. This is the version 1 release and we are playing the Release Internation Airport. What I've done in between episodes is I've tidied up our little area where we ended up in the last episode a little bit. I put a little statue in there, I did some ponds, I added some trees and some lights along this road. Probably more lights than we need, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing. And what I thought I'd do is I would actually continue doing that in between episodes just so that we get the airport looking nice. I remember it was quite a big task to get the airports looking nice in the past, so I think that's kind of a good spot for us to be. So now we need to drag out I believe we need to build a terminal, right? Oh, drag out terminal foundation of at least 20 by 15. I don't know why that's been sorted out, but 20 by 15 terminal. Let's quickly have a look. So I'll pause the game. Let's quickly see what's that about. 15. 20. I think 20 is what I want to do here. 15 is going to work quite nicely as is over here. So that is kind of a bit of the starting point. And I like this idea. I'm not opposed to this at all. The problem with this is it's a little bit far away from our, I need to fix this. Is a little bit far away from our runway at the moment, and so it's going to cost us a fair bit in taxiways to get some planes out here, but I'd rather build a terminal in the right spot from the start and we'll move on from there. So what is the next thing that they want us to do? Hang on, it said something about place a door. You have people entering the terminal, place at least one bus stop, place some sidewalks and open the heat map so we can have a look. So we'll have another look at the heat map as soon as we place some doors. So I'm going to grab some large doors. I would like to have them, this is like nice and central. So I'd like to do like 3 big large doors over there. We'll leave a little gap there. And then we'll add an extra door like right over there. So something like that. That's a pretty good spot. We've placed that. Let's have a quick look at the heat map now that we've got this available. So there we go. So now we can clearly see where everybody can go. Still have no idea why they're able to walk on here, but it is what it is. Really, it is what it is. Now, next step is now we need to, let's get rid of that. Now we need to drag out a staff room. Okay, so for the staff room, I think the staff room needs to go all the way back here. Because what I want to do is I want to, actually, probably right in the middle. Because I've got a plan. I basically want to make this a nice big terminal building like that. Okay, like so. And then I'll draw out some little spurs to give us access to some aircraft. So I'll draw out spurs out there, probably not up here, out here, and out there, something like that. So it's like a bit of a, not a spider, half a spider. Like half a spider is what I want to draw out over here. So that's where we're going to go. And it'll be double deck, well, 2 levels at the very least in this area. So I'm kind of giving this opening area as like a welcoming lounge with some information desks and things. Then we'll have some stairs or stuff going upstairs. And then behind that, we'll have the staff room. So what I'll do is let's get started on a bit of a staff room over here. Let's see. So what do we have in this area? Can we get an indication of how? No, we just can't. So what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll do some stuff over there, and then maybe in here is where I'd like to do the staff room. Okay, and what we'll do with the staff room is we'll make it pretty sizable. We'll leave it at about a 3 gap over there. So something like that, yeah? And the staff room will be about that size. So it's going to be a nice and spacious staff room. Because what we're going to need to remember is that this staff room will include people that will actually be working there. Drag out the staff room. People that will be doing research and the likes. That's kind of what I'm after. So we would definitely want this to be a staff room. At the very least, we would like it to be accessible from that side over there. So let's do something like that. So that makes it accessible over here. Now we need to place a few desks. And what I was wondering is maybe we'll do some walls with some desks and some open areas. I want to make it actually look a bit pretty nice. So let's do, if I do something like this, okay, and similarly something like this over here. I want to do some desks and stuff in this general area here. So when we go in here, we should be able to squeeze in some desks. So if I do, okay, so let's say we'll add some desks right up on the wall there, and we'll do similar thing over here. I think that's going to be sufficient, and what we'll do is we'll do similar thing on this side and on that side like so. Then we can beautify it. Beautify the terminal, put some plants, decorate by putting some new floors in there. So let's grab some floors for this guy. I tend to like the wooden floors. Did they get any fancier floors than this? So let's grab, maybe we'll do something like this to indicate kind of the office area. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll do some kind of carpeted flooring over here for the rest of the facility. There we go. I wouldn't mind getting a bit of a plant and things in here. So let's get maybe a bin on this side, on that side, at the door, maybe, and then we'll grab a couple of plants. Just something small, right in there, and now we've beautified our terminal as a starting point at the very least. There's a bit of a beautification going on over there. So next step, I had at least 2 administrators. They will work on R&D projects, so we'll get them up and running. Build office desks for the administrators to work at least 2 of them working. Start your R&D. That's good. That's good. While we wait for the administrators to sort out commercial flight license, we can check back at our GA, take a look at the rating tab, and so on. Complete the project commercial license by assigning admins to it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to hire some staff. Okay, and we would like some administrators. And we want pretty high skill ones. So we'll grab that guy, we'll grab that one. The rest are, I'm going to reject because they're pretty poor. I'm thinking we need more than 2. Ooh, that's a good one. And I think that's going to be enough. So we'll start off with 3. We'll go into R&D projects over here. Click the first one. Commercial license is what we're after. So make a start on that. We can put a number of our administrators on that. 3 of them will be working on that straight away, and they're at our staff room. Excellent. So that is the starting point for our airport over here. I'm not sure I've got enough room in there, but I think it's pretty good. Now, let's move over here where they said have a look at our GA. Did I add extras? Yeah, I added extras. So I've got 10 in there now. I wanted to have a quick look at how much money we tend to make. Losing money because we're building, okay, but when we're not building, we seem to be cash flow positive. There's enough turnaround on flights coming in and out and being serviced and all these kind of things with fuel and so on that we're actually making a fair bit of money. So not a lot, but we're actually cash flow positive. So in the last couple of hours, we've been cash flow positive. Now, if we go over here and have a look, what are we saying? So at the moment, we've got a current rating of 82%. So what is wrong here? GA infrastructure quality. Recent GA aircraft opinion of tarmac quality when landing, parking, and the likes. Okay, so potentially we need to go around and maybe just kind of give everything a once over, get some of these earlier ones repaired. At some point, we'll have to get the research sorted out for getting these guys repaired a little bit more automatically, because at the moment it's just a tedious piece is to try and do all of this, and we'll get that one, and this was already been done. So now all of that should kind of slowly start going up. Some of it's going down, some of it's going up, but pretty good. GA infrastructure fees is pretty good. The GA turnaround service is good. The consumables is okay. The arrival delays is not bad, and GA departure delays is not bad either. Okay, did we finish off something over here? Performance reports. Yeah, I got an email there. Message from aviation, word on security and safety. Let's quickly have a look at that. And we're actually finished. Okay, we'll come back to this. Let's get going on some of the other bits and pieces. So if I go back in over here, we finished that one. Now, place at least 2 small chicken desks. Zone a suitable part of the terminal as secure, and make sure the check-in desks are not inside the secure zone. Okay. Place a few security checkpoints and the likes and the likes. Okay, so what I thought we may do is we may start off with it on that side. What we can do is we can run. So the problem that I have, right, is I can't build out the terminal the way I would like it to be built out, because it's just not feasible. It's going to cost us way too much money. But commercial flights is really the way of the future for us. So I think I'm just going to leave this airport terminal as is for the moment. And we'll have security in on the one side and security out on the other side. Actually, that's going to be pretty cool. We'll get some bathrooms on, I think, both sides. We'll have a look at that. So we're definitely going to need some bathrooms. And then we'll need to get, probably need to get that runway up and running for commercial purposes. So we'll have to see how we'll do some more taxiways in this general area. Probably our good old taxiway cheat is going to be the thing that we're going to do. We've got the international zone up and running, but I believe we are way out of our league on that one. We're not going to do that one just yet. I think I'll start by getting the secure zone up and running over here. Why do we have secure zone number 2 here? Is my question. We'll do that, and what we'll do is we'll actually just get this entire section here as secure. Yeah, I'm quite intrigued as to why we've got multiple secure zones, if in fact we do have multiple secure zones. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking something like this. Then, what we'll need to do is we'll need to provide a secure exit. So let's say we'll start off like that with the secure zone exit, just like that. Just the one is going to be fine. We're not going to do the international zone. What we're going to do instead on this side is we'll get ourselves one of these guys sorted out. We need to hire a few security guards, by the way. So let's quickly grab ourselves. Before we do that, let's place at least two small chicken desks. Two small chicken. What is this? This is information. I'd rather do the small chicken desk. That's all we can do at the moment. Okay, so chicken needs to happen out over here because we're definitely going to move these. I'm definitely going to move these guys. So what I'll do for the time being, we need a bit of room for bathrooms, I think, behind these guys. Let's quickly just find ourselves a little bit of room for a bathroom. Do we need all of that space though? Can we not maybe run a couple of bathrooms in through here, something like this? That'll be sizable bathrooms over there, male, female. That should be fine, and then we'll get our chicken desks over here. We can already do a walker later. My goodness! Oh, and of course, what we should be doing is we're paying these guys with R&D stuff, but we're not actually doing R&D. So night flights is a good one to get straight away because that's fairly useful. We'll get our 3 guys working on some night flights. Now let's get our chicken desks as promised. So we need to place at least 2. We'll grab the 2 of them over there. That's going to be just fine. We'll go ahead and run them a little bit like this. We'll do we'll do this so that we can continue the same kind of story over here. So we'll get a 2 chicken desk over there. Now we need some boarding desks. Place a boarding desk near each stand adjacent to the terminal building and wait for them to be built. Okay, so unfortunately I'm not going to have these guys go all the way out there, but what I will do is we'll see about running a whole new setup over here. So what I'd like to do is let's get some of these guys going. I'm not going to alternatively, I'd rather not do that right now. Alternatively, so what we'll do is this time around I'm going to actually spend a bit of time and sorting out some of our bits and pieces. So if we do that, this is where you would like us to go in, right? And this is where you're going to come on out. And now the idea is let's quickly do our trick. So we don't want to spend too much money on this. So let's get, that's not what I'm after. I'm after this as a starting point. So let's see if we do. Okay, so there we go. That's our starting point over there. Now I'm just going to make sure we actually connect these together. So that'll work, and up to about there. So there we go. That's not cost us too much money, I believe. Let's just see what is this thing actually cost. This costs 200. That costs 300. So the difference is fairly minuscule. I may as well have done the big one. But anyway, I think this is a temporary kind of arrangement, and we need to provide a little spot over here. And I think the intention is going to be for us to do a couple of them right in this general area. And then what we'll do is we'll get this operation up and running to go. Now, what we'll need to do is we're going to spend a little bit more cash on throwing in a few more of these guys. And I think the intention is that we do some check-in desks over here. We need to be sure that these guys can actually get the... Well, we'll need to make sure that we can run... I think that's about right. Maybe we'll do it, we'll start it over there. So let's get a couple of these guys going on. So we'll start off with the 3 of them, see about that. Now, what we'll want to do is we'll want a bit of a walkway to go here. So let's grab ourselves a walkway. Actually, let's get ourselves this guy to run here for the time being. We'll do like that for now. I'm going to want to cross that guy right over there, and then I would like the walkway to go up all the way over there. I think that's going to be just fine. Now we'll get a door over here. I'll do the big one. Now that's going to be a sensible one. I'll have to get the whole thing as secure, and then I am after the small chickens. So the plan over here now is what I'll probably do is we'll run, so the intention is really to run it this way. So if we do this, this, and that, let's do that as a starting point. That'll be quite useful to us. We'll connect them up. Let's just get our secure zone moved across here all the way up here. Excellent. So now you guys are all kind of sorted out with the secure zone. You should be all sorted out, I believe. Now, with that all sorted, I can actually go and connect you guys. So let's connect. Actually, let's start it off this side. That will be a little bit more appropriate so that we can maybe extend it as we would like. Okay, so there we go. So that's a bit of a starting point there. Click on each of the stand and commercial and enable commercial flights. Did we finish off our R&D? Let's quickly pop into R&D and see how that's gone. Night flights have been done. Ooh, floor construction permit, medium aircraft permit, remote stand. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting some of that going. Baggage handling is something that we need to have a look at. Jet A1 fuel is probably the most important one. So let's get Jet A1 fuel all sorted out. That's going to go really quickly. Commercial, we need to allow commercial, and we need to open the runway. But before we can do that, we actually need to run these guys out over here. So the intention is that I would like us to grab this and do the little cheat mode here. So I'm going to go and grab the guys up to about there. Like so, and like so. Okay, so there we go. That's the one. Now, I'll extend this one up here a little bit. Okay. So there it is. So if we do 5, that's going to be about 5. So up to there. Then we would like to do a gap of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's about right. 1, 2, then we go down here again. And this is going to be about the starting point. So we'll do something a bit like that. And then what we can do is we can kind of run this up here. I think that's going to be just fine. So if we do that all the way down there. Now we should be able to do the one aspect of it. So let's quickly get these sorted. Yeah, it's been a little bit of it's a little cheaty, to be honest. Up to where? Oh, I didn't actually tie you in on that side, but what I can do is you should be able to, there we go. So this is kind of the idea. So they'll run in that way, and probably don't need that though. If we're just going to run it back, okay, let's just go back to R&D, get some more R&D going on. It's a lot of R&D work that we can do. So let's advance runway remote stand service. We'll probably start working with this. Maverick field trucks, medium depots. We don't need medium depots, but we can start working on this one. 3 is about the right number because we're constantly using the 3. Now back to this. Not even sure all the stuff that we're actually sorting out. So grass, taxiway. If we run the taxiway through there, we can certainly link it up. And now the question is, do we just kind of run it in on that side? Yeah, probably. Let's do that. So I'm being a little cheaty on this whole thing, saving ourselves a little bit of money by running this guy up here, and then, ooh, that's a little further than I would have liked. So let's trim back some of these guys. So that should be okay. So now from there we can at least run it up to there, in there, and in there. So now we've got a little bit of a loop option over here. We can most certainly connect these guys up. So let's do that so that we can start seeing about getting some commercial flights. Make sure we get these. What is this? Option A? I have no idea what that is, but I'm very keen to understand. What does this mean? Option A, option B, option C. I have no idea what that means. Open the runway for commercial use. So ooh, look at that. Let's do that. We'll get that sorted out, and we'll get some commercial flights underway over here as well. These guys are all kind of getting out of there quickly. Okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. These are all commercial stands now. Allow all airlines. So that was quite interesting that it had that option 1, option 2. Is this over here? Do we have option 1 over 2 over here? No, we don't. Can we allow night flights? We can, in fact, allow night flights. So all of this should be nice and workable. Now, next step of the piece here. Now we need to hire some staff. Now it's going to start getting really expensive because staff is going to cost us money constantly. Well, it's not going to be that expensive. So what are we after? We are after passenger service agents. So we need at least like 4 of them. Can I get passenger service agent, please? So we'll get that one. We'll get this one. I'll reject some of these guys. I'll get that one. Let's reject this one. I want people that's really proper. I'm not sure what the difference is going to be just yet, but let's make sure we get some proper people in place. I need one more. That one's going to be okay. So that's fine. Now we need 4 security officers. Wow. So we'll grab that one. I'll grab this one. I'll grab that one. We'll reject these 2, and we'll try and get a better security officer than that. That is awesome. Now for ramp agents, let's get some ramp agents. Excellent. That's good. That's good. That's good. We'll reject these 2 and try and get some better ramp agents going on. That's fine. Now, enable ramp agent service in our operations. Ramp agent distribute evenly among available runways. Nice. That's new. Ramp agent service is now available. That's good. Now let's move it on over here. Accept an airline contract. Make sure you have an open and stand and accept commercial flights. So let's go over here. Economy. Let's see. We'll get about coast to coast. I think I'm going to like something like coast to coast. That's pretty small. Do we have someone with more small flights? I'm not sure what the size of these aircraft are, but that's cool. That's cool. What we need to do is probably build up. So Maple Express has got multiple small kind of flights over here. Let's go Maple Express. Let's sign a contract with Maple Express. Okay, that's excellent. We'll do that straight away. Now, open the flight planner and click on the airline name on the left. See flights that currently offered. Schedule flight drag into the proper flight planner. Open flight planner. Now sit back and wait for the scheduled flight and passengers to arrive, depart. You can view more details, blah, 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 all those kind of things. Maverick fuel trucks have been engaged. Ooh, this is not what I want. I want the flights one. Excellent. So let's close that for now. Maple is offering us some flights. So let's see if we can't slot someone in straight away. There we go. Confirm. Confirm. More flights. More flights. More flights? No? 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 Okay, anyway. A couple of flights being sorted out over there. Got some people working. We're probably going to see some people arrive now. Yes, and they can make their way into the terminal. They can get through there. They should be able to get through security. All fine, good and well. What I would like to do is get a couple of more bathrooms in place. Oh, actually, we need to get some research underway. So let's quickly see what we can get up to. Medium fuel depots is not a big thing. So let's grab ourselves remote. Let's get extended commercial. Let's get the extended commercial. Oh, we need multiple people though. So let's hire a couple more. Administrators, 2 more administrators. 1, 2, there we go. So now we should be able to to be able to do our R&D, finish off our R&D. Please keep going. Excellent. I wanted to do a couple of bathrooms over here, so let's quickly squeeze in 1, 2 bathrooms over there. Yeah, let's do it from the sides. Doors from the sides, please. What? Did someone... Oh, someone arrived. Nice. Okay, quickly pop into the flight planner. Can we slot in some more flights? No, we cannot. These guys, do they have any funky stuff that we can do here? Florianopolis. Okay, no flight schedule there. Nice. Yeah, I know there's no fancy stuff for you guys to be dealing with just yet. Needing some doors over there. So our first commercial flights, guys. Hang on. Let's just see our first guys boarding over here while we... and it's probably getting close to the end of this episode. But I want to see... Oh, yeah, we go. Let's slow it down so we can check these guys boarding in the middle of the night at the Maple Express stand right over here. Like so. There we go. Nice. In the darkness. Let's use that as our thumbnail. I like it. Actually, zoom it out a tad and do that instead. Okay, there we go. Now, look at this. See our lighting? And we're actually using both lanes. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm happy that the traffic distribution works a little bit better this way. Excellent. That is awesome. Now, I quickly wanted to finish. Actually, what I'll do is in between episodes, I'll finish off some of those things. Okay, what's going on with here? Now, sit back and wait for scheduled flights. Okay, that's fine. Turn around 5 commercial flights. So, definitely wanted to do get a few more going. I was hoping we'd be able to assign some more flights, but for some reason we don't have any. So let's sign an extra contract. Something else that's pretty small. Let's get Goose Wings. We'll sign Goose Wings as well and see about getting some Goose Wings to come on in as well. Oh, here we go. Maple is going to add an extra one to us. So let's go again for tomorrow instead. And we'll get a Maple flight to come in there. That's good. Goose Wings. Nothing from Goose Wings just yet. Oh, there we go. Some Goose Wings flights that's going to come in. There we go. We'll assign the Goose Wings over there. Struggling to fill up our stand. So we might have to do many more contracts. Many contracts. Did we? Oh, some more I believe that we can assign. And we'll... Oh, hang on. Confirm that one over there. So we'll try and move them in fairly quickly so that we can get at least a fair bit of cash to come on in. Wouldn't mind us being in a position where we can actually assign these guys automatically, of course, but we'll just have to bear with it for the time being until we get all the research up and running. Talking about the research, let's have a look at what's going on over here. It's going to be a slow burn, we need bathrooms and things like that. So if we have a look at over here, people are complaining about all kinds of things. Airline turnaround services, baggage loaded on the aircraft, baggage unloaded. But there's obviously some other things as well. So what I'm thinking, maybe what we can do is we can grab ourselves one of these over there and one of the other guys over there. Then the staff can grab it, the passengers can grab it. We can do some bathrooms next to this area over here. Probably worth kind of indicating where we would like to put that. Yeah, I like it. I like that. That's pretty good. We'll go over here and do like so. There we go. So we'll have a couple of bathrooms over here. The staff will have to use those very same bathrooms. I'm not opposed to that. So anyway, this area over here is not too bad. We just wanted to fix up our bathrooms. Let's do a couple of bathroomy things in here. So let's do. So this is going to be the gents. So let's see about squeezing in a ton of those guys, and then we'll put in some urinals on this side over here, and next to that we'll do some 6. There we go, and that's going to be just about right. So this will be like male and open, please. We'll do the similar thing on this side. Let's quickly. We're going to show you similarly what we're going to do on that side. This is going to be the female bathroom. If I can find the bathroom, yeah, there we go, bathrooms. So what we'll do is we'll run something like this, probably up to about there. That's going to be just fine, and then we'll do some sinks over here, and this will be the female restroom, and we'll open that one up. Probably worth getting us a little bit of flooring in there, something that's nice and bathroomy, like so. We'll run that straight through there. That's nice and bathroomy right there. Everybody can now do their bathroom thing. We'll probably do the bathrooms on this side. Also, probably put the doors in there. Actually, let's just get the bathrooms zoned. So this is a secure zone bathroom on both sides there. Plus a couple of doors would be good. There we go, there we go. So I'll try and clean up over here, get this thing looking a little bit nicer. Probably try and schedule tons more flights. We need a bit of a gap in between those. So let's see about setting them back from over here. Like so. Anything else from Maple? Yes, excellent. So some stuff from Maple over here. Well, let's start by squeezing them in this way. The 2 stands is about all we need right now. So we'll do a little bit more like this. There we go. Got a few more flights that can come in, and hopefully that'll make a fair bit of money. Ooh, we got some funds. Where did we get other income? Loans? No. Bonuses. What kind of a bonus did I get? I would like to understand what kind of a bonus I got. Aha, bonus has been awarded. Captain Chaos. A $1 million bonus has been awarded. You have been selected by the Department of Infrastructure and Transportation as a winner of the Aviation Transportation Award. It is our belief that your airport will be of greatest importance to the Koldos Novas, and we have therefore transferred an amount of $1 million to your account receivable. Receivable has a spelling mistake, by the way, guys. We hope that the awarded funds will come to good use. Excellent. That is awesome. So good use in the funds. I believe all of this is kind of working. No, I haven't seen too much craziness going on. But guys, that is where we're going to call this episode. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more, make a bit more money. What is going on over here? Have we got, this thing needs to be sorted out all the time. I don't know why I've got constant struggles over here. This guy needs to be fixed so often. So often. Proactive repairs would be an awesome thing if we can make our way to it. This is going to take a little bit of time, the extended commercial license, which is something that we'll just slowly work our way through. I wouldn't mind making sure that our money is pretty good, actually, just in general, from hour to hour. It would be awesome if we can get decent amounts of cash through the hours. There's no commercial flights coming in just yet. Can we quickly schedule 1 or 2 more? That's pretty good. Probably need to sign another contract to be able to keep that guy nice and filled up. But at the moment, things aren't too bad. I need to make this area look much nicer. We could maybe do some additional stands over here. We'll see how we do it. We'll probably need way more contracts to get more stands. So anyway, that's it's going to be about right. I think that's going to be just fine. The 3 that we have at the moment should be okay. Oh, it's going to go. Oh, I should actually put some one-way stuff going on in over here. We'll do that. We'll get around to doing all of the fancy one-way stuff and try and sort things out a little bit more. For the time being, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad at all. Getting buses, all these kind of things. This is going to be the area where I'm going to put the metro once we get it all researched and money available to actually fund stuff like that. But for the time being, things are going along swimmingly. Our ratings are slowly moving up, but not too bad, not too bad. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, as always, please be sure to hit that like button. I do appreciate the support. Leave your comments down below. See you in the Discord. Actually, I'm not in the Discord all that often these days. Busy schedules, but the community is pretty awesome. So, yes, anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye.